I'm Polly Bartlett. I'm a blogger and fashion journalist. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this natural, dewy, everyday makeup look. I hope you enjoy it. I start with a cleansed and moisturised face. Generally, I alternate between applying the No. 7 Naturally Sun-Kissed Gradual Facial Tan and the Lancome Visionaire Advanced Multi-Correcting Cream, both of which contain an SPF, which is essential for me in a moisturiser. Once that's sunk in, I apply my primer. I use the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash, which I recently discovered and I'm now absolutely obsessed with. If you want really dewy looking skin, this stuff is incredible to wear under your foundation and gives you a lovely natural looking glow. I've never really been that fussed by primers in the past, but this one is worth every penny in my opinion. I apply this all over my face as I would with foundation and massage in with my fingers. After that's settled, it's time to apply my foundation using the MAC Studio Waterweight SPF 30 foundation. This is a really lightweight liquid that still provides enough coverage, plus it also contains an SPF. The applicator is a pipette style like the ones you used to have in GCSE Science, and I find one squidge on the back of my hand is enough to cover my face. It's easily buildable though if you prefer fuller coverage. I dot it around my face, starting with my cheeks, then chin, forehead and nose, using any residue around my eyes. Make sure you blend it a bit into your neck too to avoid any tight lines. Next, it's time for concealer. Unfortunately, I'm blessed with lovely dark under eye circles, so I need quite a heavy duty concealer to brighten up my eyes. I use the Rimmel Lasting Finish Concealer, which is more of a thick paste consistency than a liquid. I dab this under my eyes first, then into the corner of my eye, and finally a smaller amount on my eyelid. I always dab it instead of spread it, as this area of skin is super delicate. After this, I add more concealer to any blemishes and then in the crease of my nose. Now, we're looking a bit pale and scary right now, so it's time to add a bit of colour using one of my favourite products in my makeup bag, the Illamasqua Sculpting Powder Duo, which includes both a bronzer and a highlighter. This is easily the nicest bronzer and highlighter I've ever used, as it goes on so beautifully. Using a large blusher brush on the bronzer part of the duo, making sure you tap off the excess to avoid a dark stripe on your face, lightly brush in a line directly under your cheekbone, blending in a circular motion to build the colour you want. After that, I apply more bronzer to the areas of my face that naturally catch the sun, including my forehead, nose, and then to finish, a light swipe across my eyelids to even out the pale concealer around my eyes. Next, using the highlighter part of the duo, you guessed it, I apply my highlighter. With an angled highlighter brush, I apply the highlighter across the highest part of my cheekbone, starting adjacent to the corner of my eye right down to the cheekbone in line with the middle of my eye, and then blend it downwards in a semicircular motion. Once my cheeks are done, I then put a bit more down the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and then my brow bone. Lastly, it's time for a bit of blush. With the large blusher brush again, brushing off any excess from the bronzer, I use the Tom Ford cheek colour in Frantic Pink and then apply a light amount to the apples of my cheeks. The key here is not to look like a kid who's just discovered her mum's makeup bag, so remember, less is more. Now my face is done, it's time to do my eyes. Because we're going for a natural look, I'm only going to use two very subtle shades to create a base. I like the Bobbi Brown Wine Eye Palette, which is unfortunately sold out right now, but you can just use an equivalent matte nude pink colour. I applied this shade all over my eyelid, not going higher than the crease. After this, I take the lighter colour with a slight shimmer and apply it to the inner third of my eye. Once I've created a subtle base, I can then apply my eyeliner. For everyday wear, I like to wear a small cat eye flick using the Rimmel Glam Eyes Professional Liquid Eyeliner. To create it, I start around halfway across my eyelid, following my lash line as closely as possible before gradually flicking outwards, with the point of the flick aiming towards the end of your eyebrow. You can then fill in the gaps afterwards. Then I put on some Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. You can't go wrong with Benefit Mascara in my opinion. I've also used their Real in the past, which is a great one too. That's the eyes done. Now for my brows, I use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the shade number 4. Using the pencil end, I start lightly filling in my brows with upward strokes, following the natural growing direction of the hairs. Then, to even them out, I brush my brows with a shaping comb at the other end of the pencil. If, like me, you're not a whiz at doing your brows, this pencil is foolproof. And finally, for a little touch of colour on the lips, I use the Perricone MD No Lipstick Lipstick, which is the perfect shade for everyday use and doesn't dry out your lips as it's almost the texture of lip balm. Then you're good to go. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching.